Hello and welcome to the Midnight Show. If you see all the cushions and everything, they're mainly to prop me up because I'm tiny. But we're going to do this. It's Happy Friday. I hope we've all had a really good week. I've had a really busy one, which is good. And I've been watching a series. I've been watching the Fallout series, and I was really surprised at how good it was, especially that it was based on a game. I've never played the game in itself, but I love all the plots and the storyline and the characters. I feel like some of the characters seem like the main characters. There isn't one particular main character, if you know what I mean. But obviously, someone like Lucy, like the ghoul or the knight, they are one. I guess I could say they're my favorite characters in all of it. But as you look, this might be like a spoiler, so if you haven't seen it or you haven't finished watching the whole series, skip this video. Watch it and then come back and let me know what you think. I'd love to know what you think. Okay, so I really love Lucy. She obviously evolves over time, and her main struggle or her fears about going up onto the earth to see if there is a civilization, if there is anyone else alive, or if it's just the people in the bunker. They almost remind me of some other book or series, but I can't think of it. Almost like The Borrowers or doesn't come to mind at the moment, but I think I know what you mean. We've had similar like apocalyptic type of series or films before, or books, and I enjoy all of them. It does make me think more about the future and the present and where we're going and what's going to happen to this earth, and if you're going to survive the next 20, 40 years if you don't change, especially what's happening with the environment, on all the wars and the natural disasters. I know that some people out there do have shelters that they can go to in case something big happens, but most of the people, they don't. We just go, we live life the best that we can. We try to live it as best as we can with whatever means that we have. I have to say, one of my main characters is the ghoul. Obviously, he's on his own agenda. Sorry, suddenly I feel the need to cough, so I'm just gonna lean over here. I will have a drink with me at some point, maybe in the future, but I'm just currently carrying my mic in one hand, but I will be at my desk at some point the next few videos, so it'll be less noisy. Yeah, I love the ghoul. People are scared of him by the way he looks. My favourite thing about it was the way he came back and how those two guys got so scared. It really made me laugh. I know it's meant to be scary, but I found it really funny. I love spooky things, and I think it just makes us think of like what he was like before he was the ghoul and what his real story is like, what his real story is actually. I love it. I love his character. I don't know what he was like in the game, but yeah, I'm a fan of the ghoul. I also really like the knight. Obviously, they show his human side, how he doesn't just follow the crowd the rest of the nights or the nights to be. And with the whole head storyline, it's also got its own meaning behind it, which I really love. Or maybe it's not, maybe it's just whatever it was in the series. I love Lucy's storyline, how she grew up so innocent in the bunker, and how she was about to get married to a stranger in Bunker 32 until they realised what actually happened to Bunker 32. And that made me really sad how one of the happiest days of our lives ended up in this big fight or war, and how she kind of idolized her parents or what they were like, especially at the beginning of the whole thing, at the beginning of the bunker, almost at the beginning of the bunker. So I kind of have my own thoughts about that. Tell me what you think in the comments. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I don't think it's going to be that long. But I'll come back and talk about other things. I might review other things. I love how she, over time, in the desert, as she goes on her own journey, she evolves, how she meets, like, the ghoul and their relationship as it evolves. And she goes from this innocent girl into a grown woman. And what she thinks. And if you haven't seen this part, it's basically the end of the season. I don't know what it was like in the game. So she goes and realizes that the figure that's like a zombie-like figure, just like moaning and groaning, and she notices the necklace, and she realizes that person is her mother. And she feels that anguish inside of her, of how her mother made it out, and there was some form of civilization, but her father, or alleged father, lied to her. And he obviously has his own thing going on. And when she was crying, that made me really sad for her. I thought she might take the necklace with her to remember her mother, or maybe to carry it. If she did end up having her own family, she might want to give it to her first daughter. But no, I don't think she did, unless she goes back and gets it in the second season. Those are my thoughts for now. If I have any more, you may want to know it or not. That's okay with me. The thing is, I can't remember the name of the main lady that was talking to Lucy the last season. I know it starts with M. For some reason, it doesn't come to me. She's got the big curly hair, it's a beautiful woman. They were thinking of her as the main threat, but she brought back Cold Fusion, which I think they thought ended civilization, or was a humongous threat. Anyway, I could be wrong. I might have missed something in the season. Again, share with me your thoughts, or what do you think this woman stands for? because it seemed like Lucy came there to kill that woman and to free the rest of the people in the bunker. Because she was there with the rest of the people in Bunker 32, if you remember. Obviously they weren't very nice to them, but she was talking to Lucy almost like they were on the same level, like, you need to come with us, you don't know what it's like up there, and what civilization was like or is like, instead of staying down there. And her name was like a big thing out there in civilization, and the whole thing was planned. I find that really fascinating. So yeah, I think the character of Lucy is going to be a big thing in the future of the series and or game. I'm gonna leave this here because I'll just ramble on. And I hope you have a great weekend. Okay, bye.